Hi everyone, this is Dr Eyetemou Miguel, your pharmacist, and welcome to my channel. I have a subscriber who asked me the question, how can I know that I'm pregnant without undergoing a pregnancy test? We all know that the best way to know if a woman is pregnant is for her to perform a pregnancy test. If you don't want to perform a pregnancy test, or if you don't have a pregnancy test available, what are the signs, the symptoms that you might lead you to think that you are pregnant? So in this video, we are going to see 15 symptoms, 15 early symptoms of pregnancy. Let me just start by saying that not all women will experience all of the 15 symptoms. There are women who will experience all of them, but the great majority will experience a few of them, maybe even only one or two or 5 or 10, and so on and so forth. So let's start with number one. We have motion sickness that will be linked to the hormonal changes due to pregnancy, and that is characterized by nausea and vomiting. Number two, you might have pelvic or uterine pain cramps that will be mild. Number three, you might have a light spotting or a light bleeding due to the implantation of the egg in the uterus, because when the ovary produces the egg, it will go to the fallopian tube, and during the sexual intercourse, sperm cells are going to be deposited in the vagina. They are going to move from the vagina to the uterus, and from the uterus to the fallopian tubes, and it is in the fallopian tubes that they are going to meet the egg and to fertilize the egg. But the fertilized egg is not going to stay in the fallopian tubes up there. It's going to move down to the uterus and implant in the uterus. So in some pregnant women, this implantation process will lead to a light spotting or a light bleeding, and implantation occurs something like 6 to 12 days after ovulation and 8 to 9 days after fertilization or conception. Number four, the fourth symptom that you might feel is unusual fatigue. You might feel unusually tired, more than normal, more than usually, and that might be linked to a rapid rise in some hormones such as progesterone. Number five, you might have food cravings or food aversions. You might be more sensitive to some odors, and you will have a changes in the sense of your taste. Number six, you might have frequent or increased urination. That might be linked to the presence of the fetus, the baby in your womb. And you might have the amount or the volume of your urine that will be increased. Number seven, you might have breath changes. Thanks to hormonal changes, you will feel soreness in your breath, tenderness or swollenness. They are going to be swollen, and sometimes discomfort, and that discomfort will decrease as you go through the pregnancy, as your body will adapt itself during the pregnancy. Number eight, you might have constipation, and this is why it is recommended for pregnant women to eat high fiber foods such as avocado, barley, kidney beans, carrots, bananas, whole grains, broccoli, and cabbage. Number nine, you will have weight gain. A lot of pregnancy accompanied with weight gain, but you have to be careful, because gaining too much weight might lead you to gestational diabetes, which is the diabetes during pregnancy, and also to preeclampsia. And at the opposite, gaining too little weight might lead to premature birth and also low birth weight. So I have to check with your doctor, but an average pregnancy makes you to gain something like 12.5 kilograms. Number 10, you will feel more headaches and back pain thanks to the weight of the baby in your womb. Number 11, you might have a milky vaginal discharge. That's because your vaginal wall is thickening after conception. Number 12, you will have AMENORRHEA, which is missed period. So you will miss your period, you will not see your period. Number 13, you might have mood swings. So this might be caused by hormonal changes again. You might go from irritability to weepiness, to happiness, to anger, to bitterness, and so on and so forth. Number 14, you might have bloating thanks to hormonal changes again. And number 15, you might have a lightheadedness or dizziness, especially when you want to stand up quickly. So thanks for having watched this video, and I hope that has been helpful to you. If you have any question or any comment or any appreciation, let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel not to miss my upcoming videos. See you soon in another video.